What's up everyone, this is FP Sticks bringing you some more Go Battle League battles here in the Kanto Cup, and in today's video, this footage has been submitted to me by one of my patrons, 23EJB, so thank you so much for submitting this footage here. He's running a PRIMAPE, Legacy PRIMAPE, actually running Cross Chop. So Cross Chop is a legacy move for PRIMAPE, but as we know, it's a 35 energy cost fighting charge move, very inexpensive. We've seen it used on Machamp a lot. Typically people will run close combat or even ice punch as a secondary moveset on PRIMAPE, and then he is running Snorlax and a Alolan Muck in the back. Makes sense, has two answers to if this PRIMAPE runs into a Hypno in the lead. So let's jump right into these battles and see if this Legacy PRIMAPE has any swag here in the Kanto Cup. So AWAC lead, not ideal, but you do have two responses to it in the back, so it makes sense. Going to utilize Snorlax as the safe swap. And the opponent actually throws Cross Chop right away. So going to shield and then get this body slam off to draw a shield. Can potentially, not able to get to another body slam. This is actually really tough. You kind of have to sacrifice the PRIMAPE here or shield once and hope to farm down, but you're going to get hit by another Cross Chop right here. Can the monkey survive? Oh my gosh, barely. Okay, looking to swap into the Amok right away. It's a Dewgong in the back. Yikes, this is not looking great. Gonna go for a Dark Pulse bait here, and it makes sense that the opponent shields. Dewgong users, they are running Icy Wind, so it's gonna drop the attack. So typically they're gonna shield whatever the first move is, but this is really rough. This Sludge Wave is gonna be able to connect. If the opponent somehow gets too greedy, okay, they do throw right away. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough match, first match for this PRIMAPE, but we'll see if in these next couple matches, if this PRIMAPE can come back from this. Able to take out the Dewgong, but it also was a Hex AWAC. Pretty tough. The opponent had very solid responses to everything there. All right, Pidgeot in the lead. Going to switch into the Snorlax after building up some energy on the PRIMAPE. This definitely could be a Brave Bird, and then they're going to switch. Yeah, makes sense. The thing is, Pidgeot is still a decent response to the Snorlax. Very surprised that they're staying in here. Okay, now they're going to swap and mirror with their own Snorlax. So the switch clocks are very out of sync here. So going to throw this superpower. Let this go. Farm down with the PRIMAPE. The Pidgeot. Oh, nice. Hopefully get a shield with this superpower, or you're going to win switch. Okay, let's the Snorlax go down. I would imagine Pidgeot comes out and farms even more, and that's... Oh, interesting. Oh, man, this is kind of a tough spot to be in. Gonna bring out the Alolan Muck because it's going to hit for neutral on the Tentacruel here, but we still got a Pidgeot in the back to handle. If this is an acid spray, it feels terrible to shield. Okay, big shield on the Hydro Pump. Nice call. Can definitely overfarm a little bit here. Really nice overfarm. Takes Tentacruel a while to get to that Hydro Pump, so going to throw the Dark Pulse. Down it goes. Out comes the Pidgeot. I would imagine the Pidgeot shields this Dark Pulse, and then you could potentially immediately swap into the PRIMAPE to even counter it down. Okay, really nice there. PRIMAPE into, this is an extremely favorable lead. Out comes Venusaur. Going to chip it with a Night Slash to put it into Dark Pulse range for the Alolan Muck. Trying to catch a Frenzy Plant on the Alolan Muck. Honestly, the opponent's going to throw straight Frenzy Plant on the Muck anyways, so... Going straight for the Sludge Wave here makes sense. It's unlikely that the opponent is going to shield in an unfavorable matchup like this. The Rat most likely comes out. It is a Bite Alolan Raticate. Holy cow. I don't think this thing can farm the Muck all the way down without getting hit by two Sludge Waves. Oh, man. It's farming up so much. Gonna just throw this Dark Pulse here. It's still alive. See you later, Rat. That Rat fainted with so much energy. It's a Charizard in the back. I mean, this is game over. Gonna bring out the PRIMAPE just to burn this last shield. It can even counter all the way down. All right. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a very, very favorable lead for the PRIMAPE there. Seaking. PRIMAPE gets to these charge moves before Seaking does. Gonna go for the Night Slash here. Both moves hit for neutral and can potentially get a boost with Night Slash. Cross Chop would obviously hit for more damage because you do get stab bonus on it. Gonna shield the Drill Run. Very interesting that the opponent did not go for Icy Wind. Most Seaking users go straight for Icy Wind. Out comes the Alolan Muck. This is actually not that bad of a matchup for Snorlax, especially when there's a big energy advantage like this. Even if this is Sludge Wave, which it most likely is, yeah, Snorlax can easily tank that. Snorlax in the Great League is still very, very bulky. Body Slam is going to hit for neutral damage. Superpower is also going to hit for neutral damage. Going to let this go. Makes sense. In hindsight, I think the opponent probably should have double Dark Pulsed maybe. Oh my goodness. It's an AWAC in the back, so going to throw a Night Slash to try to burn a shield here. Could let this go. Makes sense. Because Alolan Muck is definitely going to have the most swag in this matchup here. The opponent is farming up a lot, which is a smart move. I'm wondering if they're running Fire Blast as their secondary move. We'll see. Is this a Bone Club or a Shadow Bone? It's a Fire Blast. So really big shield there. Really big shield. And then down goes the Muck. Good game. PRIMAPE into Marowak. Okay, we'll see how this matchup is going to play out here. Out comes Dewgong. Going straight for the superpower. Gets a shield. Okay, that's actually really, really good. Just take this shield advantage and run with it. And if the PRIMAPE can get a good amount of farm off on this Dewgong, the problem is that the opponent is for sure just going to Ice Shard down. Okay, able to get to a Body Slam. That's really, really nice. And this Dewgong is going to have so much energy. Do you save 2 shields for the Alolan Muck? That is the question. Here comes another Icy Wind. PRIMAPE can still tank it. Okay, I potentially would have no-shielded that. You still would have been able to farm down. Gonna switch into the Alolan Muck immediately to clear the debuff. Lapras in the back. Okay, this is fairly neutral. Fairly neutral here. Gonna go straight for the Dark Pulse. I wonder if the opponent is going to bluff a Skull Bash. No, they're going straight Surf. The PRIMAPE is low in health. Doesn't have a move stored quite yet. This Sludge Wave, I don't think there's any way that this is gonna KO. Ooh, let it go now. Farm with the PRIMAPE. Save the shield. Very smart. Oh, but heads up play by the opponent. They knew what we were trying to do there. It is a Hex AWAC again, so going to be generating energy very fast, but has double Night Slash stored here. Boom, there goes one. Here comes the second one. Does the AWAC barely survive and they get countered down? Yup. Very, very nice. Good game. Able to come back from that tough lead. Okay, Hypno lead. Well, this is what this team was designed for, to come back from this lead. So you kind of need to win switch at all costs here in order to guarantee that the Alolan Muck can get aligned with the Hypno, because that's a very, very positive matchup. So I would even go... Oh, okay, gonna no-shield this first one. It is just a Dark Pulse. I would even go down 2 shields here just to guarantee that you can win switch. You either need to get all the shields down or you need to win switch here, because otherwise you're just screwed with the PRIMAPE against the Hypno. Snorlax gets to Body Slam at around the same pace that the Alolan Muck gets to Dark Pulse. And since Snorlax had a slight energy advantage, let's see what 23 wants to do here. Shields are down. They give up switch advantage, thinking that they wouldn't be able to make it to another move. And so now the Hypno's stuck in this very, very positive matchup for the Muck. Nice overfarm there, going to avoid getting hit by another Thunder Punch. That's great. It's an Alolan Raticate in the back, and it is running Quick Attack, not Bite. So it is hitting for neutral damage against this Alolan Muck here. The Sludge Wave connects. Then you can just bring in the Primeape, farm down. Out comes the Muck, gets counter down, and punch the rat on down. Good game. Able to come back from that tough lead. Okay, speaking of tough leads, let's see how you're going to play this out. The opponent is staying in, which is actually really, really good, but it also might mean that they have another response to the Primeape in the back. So if you lose switch here, which most likely that's going to happen because the Wigglytuff is probably just going to shield. Oh, they throw energy. I would imagine there's a Hypno in the back. You can't snarl this down. But able to counter down. Gets hit by 2 charms. It does so much. Yep. Makes absolute sense there, right? So what could be in the back? AWAC? If AWAC is in the back, there's still play here. Oh my goodness. I called this team 100% correct. Very, very nice. Yeah, shield farm down, and Amok in the back is just gonna bring out the broom and sweep up the rest of this squad here. But it is a normal Hypno, so these Dark Pulses are actually, I don't think they're lethal. But at this point with the Snarl damage, should be just enough. And assuming that this Hypno is running like Thunder Punch, Shadow Ball, they're just gonna go Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch does not take out the Amok from here. Does this Dark Pulse... I don't think this Dark Pulse KOs right here. Do you swap into Primeape? And counter it down. Very, very nice. Good game. Primeape into Venusaur. Okay, okay. Going to go straight into the Snorlax. Out comes Dewgong. In so many of these neutral matchups, Dewgong can just easily win switch in like any shielding scenario because of these debuffs are really obnoxious. So waited to get hit by that first Icy Wind before going for the superpower. I'm very surprised that the opponent shielded that superpower. So once again, I would just take the shield advantage here. Farm down. Oh my gosh. Does the opponent double shield? That would be super wild. Okay. Whoa! Really nice play. Really nice play. Just absolutely sniping all that energy from the Dewgong. The opponent was too slow to react. Really nice play. Shield the Frenzy. You get to Night Slash before the Venusaur gets to these Frenzy plants. Takes Venusaur 6 Vine Whips. Takes Primeape 5 counters. No boost. Do you let it go? Okay, okay. Oh, it's double ice. This is where like having close combat would obviously be way more favorable here, but that is a good amount of damage. Swap into the Snorlax trying to catch a move, but the opponent actually did a really good job maintaining their energy. Unfortunately for the opponent, it is an Amok in the back, which is just going to absolutely shut down all this energy from Venusaur. And Frenzy Plant is definitely the way to go there, folks. Both Frenzy and Sludge Wave are resisted, and Frenzy Plant is a much better move. All right. AWAC lead, very common, and it was a Hex. Oh, this is a hard punish. Okay, able to get this Body Slam off before the Machamp throws, though. That's actually pretty huge because you're able to get a shield advantage out of that. That's great. And the Machamp has to throw a little bit of energy. If it's like a Hypno in the back, then maybe the Amok is going to sweep again. I also really like this team comp because it's double weak to a fighter in the back, so the Snorlax typically baits out the Machamp like this, and then allows the Amok to roam free. Okay, had to shield one move though. Out comes AWAC. Oh, it's a dang Dewgong in the back again. So you have to get shields down, and somehow you need to be able to farm down the Dewgong and rip off Night Slashes on the AWAC. Go for the Sludge here, yeah. Now, once again, if the opponent gets greedy and tries to farm down here, then, okay, they're going to throw again. Makes sense. Let this go down. Farm it down. Because their switch clock was barely not up. Now it's up. Does that Dewgong have a move store? That is the question. Shield up the Shadow Bone. Okay, double Night Slash, and this should be like just enough to take it out. Barely enough. Ooh, I really like that play. Throw one counter and then throw the Night Slash to get a little bit more energy. Really, really nice. Able to come back from that tough lead there. Great play. Oh, man. Well, the Incinerates are going to do a lot of damage, but PRIMAPE is just melting this thing. Going to go straight for the cross chop here. I would imagine this takes out the horse. Okay, going to get shielded. Counter goes through. That's pretty big. Shield up whatever this is. Flame Charge makes sense. Going to boost the Incinerate damage. Going to go for Night Slash on this one because it's definitely enough and potentially going to get a boost. All right, going to let it go down. It's Hypno in the back. Really good job switching out to not get farmed. You have 2 responses to Hypno, so no sense in letting your PRIMAPE go down. Very, very smart. Sticking to the plan, using Snorlax as a safe swap, it baits out the Amok. This is going to provide a little bit of farm for the PRIMAPE, potentially to rip off a Night Slash on the Hypno, and you still have Amok in the back to hard punish the Hypno. So in a very, very positive spot here. You just let this go down. Honestly, you could even bring out Amok here. Yes! To snarl down, exactly. Very, very nice. Nicely played. If it's Charm, this is terrible. If it's Powder Snow, it's playable. Okay. Man, I probably would have stayed in there once I saw that it was Powder Snow, especially since you're running Cross Chop instead of close combat. We'll see what the opponent wants to do here. It looks like they don't have an immediate hard punish to a Snorlax. Okay. So switch clocks are wildly out of alignment here. Gonna go straight for the superpower, assuming that the opponent's not gonna shield. They can't snarl down, and it makes sense. You're only going to be able to get off 1 charge move, so I like going for the superpower there. You get more chip damage. Smart play. Out comes the Amok again. Going to be able to farm this down. Oh, very nice call on the Dark Pulse. Pidgeot in the back. Yo, this PRIMAPE is going to output a lot of damage. Okay, going to switch into the Muck now. But the gust damage from Pidgeot really hurts as well. Yeah, you have to shield that up. It's just an aerial ice bait, but still worth the shield. Gonna let this go through. I would imagine the opponent saves the shield for the Pidgeot. That's my guess. They let this go through. You get 1 more snarl. That's nice. You're gonna be able to get to a move here barely. Nice. The opponent probably shields this, knowing that it's gonna do the most damage out of all the moves that are gonna land. Makes sense. And then, oh no, the Gust. The Gust is going to take out this monkey here. Oh man, that was tough. That was tough. That Gust damage absolutely shredded that PRIMAPE trigger game. Oh boy, okay. Stick to the safe swap. Win, switch, and you win. That's the name of the game here. Whoa, I am very surprised by that no shield. Okay. Even with all that Razor Leaf damage, I still think you could easily have 1 switch potentially. Okay, gonna take the shield advantage, farm down, get enough energy to rip off Night Slashes on the Victory Bell. Worth a shield here. Okay. Farm down. Nice, don't get hit by another move. Okay, so double shielded Amok is the win con here, right? Stay in with the PRIMAPE, chip as much as possible. Yes, yes, yes. Let this go. Yep. And then double shielded Amok is absolutely going to be able to sweep. Does the Victory Bell go for Acid Spray here, though? That's the real question, because that would be very, very difficult to deal with. Makes sense. Really nice call. Yikes, though. This is okay. It's gonna be kind of close. Needs to get to the Dark Pulse. The Hex damage is doing so much. Oh, very, very nicely played. Really, really nice. Able to come back from that tough lead. Thank you, 23, for submitting these battles. I hope you all enjoyed the footage. Best of luck in your final Kanto Cup battles this week. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.